Greetings from the Great White North, Hamburg. Yeah, I know, y'all thought I'd fly from somewhere where it'd be warm. No, we're gonna even head to where it's even colder. We're going from Hamburg to Iceland. Why not? Let's have a great time tonight. Welcome aboard Flying with Mike. We're in the A330-300. All right, we'll put the music on hold there. Hey, welcome again in very, as you can tell when we move, snowy day in Hamburg. Hope you all are ready for this. We're gonna try it again. Can he make it error-free? Probably not. The default A330 has still needs a little work and still needs a little help for us, the pilots, like the THS and all of that. Not sure where we can get that. So we'll just kind of, like we did last time, kind of wing it and hope for the best. Yeah, it was kind of rough getting out of Philly with it. Yeah, I just don't know. Without SimBrief giving us that information and no takeoff performance calculator, it's a difficult aircraft indeed. But we sit in Hamburg on a snowy Monday evening their time. For me, not so well. It will turn night. But we are headed for Keflavík, Iceland. Always cracked me up. Greenland is supposed to be green, but it's always ice, and Iceland is more green than ice, and we call it Iceland. I don't know. Is it kind of like we drive on parkways and park on driveways? I don't know. You know, kind of, I guess, like that with the English language. Who knows? So, but anyway, the default A330 for Lufthansa stands in stand 7. All right, so what we're going to do, crawl up in the cockpit here. Now, we have power to the plane. Oh, we forgot to flip over to, there we go. Oh, and I got to do conversions. Forgot about that with this plane. Yeah, everything's in kilograms. Even though the weight and balance page we'll use is pounds, everything else in this plane, unfortunately, is kilograms. And I know you in Europe are going, unfortunately. Yeah, I know. I've had some extremely horrible times with kilograms driving a truck. So I try to stay away from metrics and just stay in our kind of world. But unfortunately, there are times we have to, as I like to say, suck it up, buttercup. So that's what we're doing today. All right, let's bring in the first culprit here, Sim Toolkit. We are on VATSIM, by the way. We're going to try this again. So you can see the lovely swash of snow going over northern Germany and points northward. Those of you headed to Copenhagen to hold Copenhagen days. Yeah, have fun in the ice. Hope you have good icing capability, or should I say de-icing. Payload for today, 57,270 pounds. I know for you in Europe, you're the other number, 25,973 kilograms. And 337,925 pounds, zero fuel weight. Yeah, I know. The parentheses help you guys out. Down below that, block fuel, we'll put 48,241 pounds in. All of this equates to 249 people trying to escape the snow to Iceland. Yeah, I left that kind of at the end as a question. Really? I will say this about Iceland. All the pictures I've seen, I have put it on my bucket list to go visit. This is an amazing looking place. You guys that with the cameras that do all of that to get us like, ooh, I got to go. You're doing your job quite well. So just wanted to throw that out there. For the route today, we're planning 3-3 for the departure. And when the captain wakes up, we'll land on runway 10. There's our route below. You've seen it at least once. It'll come up a couple more times before we push. The cost index today is 26, and we'll be flying at 40,000 feet. All right, so let's see what the weather looks like. I think you already know. The winds are out of the north, 350 at 6, making it even colder. Let's see, we got light snow. At least the visibility isn't hampered, or so at least it says it isn't. And we are broken, though, at 700 feet. So we got a pretty good instrument day. Those of you that like that kind of weather, hey, it's there for you here in Hamburg and probably much of this region. All right, now the ATIS running on VATSIM right now, since we do have at least a tower controller. I don't know if we go any higher. Let's see here. Anything different than what we said? All right. Inbound aircraft are coming in to runway 5, takeoff 3-3, transition level 7,000. Now, the cool thing is once we pass 2,000 feet, we monitor ACDM. I don't know. Oh, advisory. ACDM in use. I don't know what that is. Huh, I'll have to look that up. All departures shall submit their TBO. I don't know. Their what? A lot of this makes no sense to me. And I know it's because I don't normally fly up here and all of that. I don't get all departures shall submit takeoff BT at VATSIM BDGS. Got no idea on that. All right, well, we'll hopefully wing it and find it. Over at Keflavík, winds are northeasterly 060 at 18. So yeah, runway 10 is a good option. We're landing 5,600 foot ceiling. The sky is broken there, and it's also broken at 19,000. However, it's 41 degrees. By the way, right now, here in St. Louis, oh, I thought I had my temperature. It just changed. Uh-oh. What's up? Hang on. Okay, the current temperature in the area here. By the way, parts of Missouri this morning, the temperature -10 at like 6 a.m. Can we all say burr? Okay, currently it's 9 degrees. At 6 a.m. we were still below zero here. Actually, between 5, I think it was 5 below zero. So for those that were tracking, yeah, it's exact 180 up here in Keflavík. It's 5, well, and this is Celsius, not Fahrenheit. So yeah, we've been pretty brutally cold here. It's in the St. Louis region. But like I said, we had stations reporting in 10 to 19 degrees below zero. That's now a couple of them could have been wind chills. Because when they went to wind chill maps, same temperature. However, one didn't. One actually jumped like you would expect with wind. So it's cold. No matter how you stack it up. The good news, the sun's out. The bad news, 11 inches of snow on the ground. But little depressed last night as we went off. It looked like the homes that were getting plowed out, getting opened up so they could go places. That's all they did. And at first, we thought this is ridiculous. We pay the same money they do for the same services. And, well, God heard and God provided. Somebody came back and plowed out every one of the driveways in our neighborhood, pulled the snow back, and yeah, big praise to God on that one. Wow. Because, of course, when snow plows come by, it's like triple the amount of snow at the end of your driveways if you're not familiar. But you might be if you park on a street and they bury you in. So, yeah, you kind of get that feeling. Anyway, enough of the of that, but I did want to send that out as a huge praise that in the nighttime, getting close to below zero, there was someone out with a bobcat opening all of the driveways that weren't done by whatever before, and thank God. So, 8 degrees is what it's showing now. My computer came back to that screen. All right. Anyway, it's cold. So let's get going here, shall we? We're taking up precious space. Where is EDOV? I don't even know that one off the top of my head. I don't know much up here on top of my head. Oh, Hanover. Okay, it is just south of us, though, so. All right, so let's get to work and hope for the best here. Woo, those are bright. What did I turn up? I turned something up. Holy mackerel. Hang on. We're getting down here. We're going to... What the heck did I touch? This is a call, folks. You get your hands, you keep them off the buttons. Wow. Woo. All right, those all work. Wow, I'm just learning. Wow, we don't get that kind of service in Tolus. Holy mackerel. All right, that is much better on the eyes. All right. Okay, so we, like I said, are powered up. Wow, my eyes are still hurting from that. Oh, so I hope y'all are ready to go. So let's go through here. Let's get up here. You know what? I'm going to get a better looking screen to do what I'm going to do. Here we go. All right. Payload 57-270. Okay. Fuel 48-241. Okay. And we're good. Done. Apply. Really did not mean for it to take this long. Wow. Finalizing AI. I don't have AI. Unless they're talking about, let's see what's around us real quick. Couple down that way. None that way. All right, if you'll bear with me 1 second. 1,000. Okay. Ah, much better. All right. And that's what the alarm was. They didn't match. And by the way, there is no way to match them. Okay, and that is kind of a bummer. Wish there was, but okay. And if you all do know, those of you that do fly this plane more than I have, this is like the 3rd or 4th flight in a couple years. Just flew it a couple days ago, but before that it was a couple of years ago. So they've made a lot of changes, but there's a lot more that we hope will get done. All right. Okay. We got the fuel, so we'll kick the APU on. Okay, start. Why is that light back? Okay, now the APU, I guess, I have no idea. That's way too many. Okay, I'm just trying to listen for things and not hearing a lot. Okay. Probe heat, air bleed is up. Air conditioning panel set. Gen faults are still, maybe. Why are the gens not lit? Huh. That's interesting. These should show faults. That is definitely on the interesting side. All right, let's get the ADRs up and running. Okay, hang on, I'm just oh, it did a much better job than before. Except again. Oh, that's how you do it. All right, let me get a runway here real quick. Okay, ILS Zulu. Okay, oh wow, there we go. KFI 10 Madex and onto the runway. Okay, next. And looks like one of those, they send us out and bring us around. Okay, all right, that's pretty cool. Bear with me, folks, I'm, okay, wow, that went so much easier than before. Now, here comes, oh, we got to fill this stuff in, I think. Okay, this is where we run into the issues. Okay. Without a good takeoff predictor or calculator, we're kind of very heavily limited. Okay, so we're going toga. Wet. Oh boy. Let's go 1/up 3.6. Again, I'm getting it right from here. Hoping the best. All right, let's go 130. Whoa, I'm going 125. And 138. Okay, I had a bad feeling that was going to happen, so we'll go 1. Oh yeah, we got to put our zero fuel weight in. Hang on. $153.2. Blocked fuel. 21.8. Okay. Hey, we're looking a lot better than we did before. Cool. All right. All right, that's looking a whole lot better. I don't think we're aligned yet. Okay, wow, not used to getting done this quick, folks. We'll just run the rest of it. Nav strobes, okay. Our initial climb out of here is 1,000. And believe it or not, I think we're ready to go. And we just got aligned. All right. How you can tell, now it says maps available. Does it say anything down here? No. Okay, we'll go F plan there. Brake fans off, nose wheel and anti-skid on. Landing gear down 3 green. Switching positions in the 12 o'clock. We're good. Okay, radios and okay. Just double checking. We're ready to go. Starting ACARS, and then we'll go down and look at the McDo and see if there's anything I can tune in. Pretty sure I can't. I don't think there's anything as of yet. Perfect. All right, we're up and running there. Now, what did I mean down here? Okay, we're logged in, but I don't know what that means. We'll just leave it and take a look outside one more time. It's getting really noisy. Okay, one last check here. All right, we are up and on the board. Okay. And how bad's the board now? Oh, I think we're... All right, so we have a ground now, 705. Okay. 121. 705. All right, again, ATIS here. VATSIM. Information Charlie.
Hamburg, April Gude, you bring 5 kilo information data on board, request IFR clearance to Dresden is fired. 5 kilo, April 9 is data status approved, clear Dresden, Hamburg 6 Golf departure, climb by SID 5000, spot 1345. Clear to Dresden via Roma 6 Golf departure, climb by SID to flag level 50, squawk 1345, UN 5 kilo. 5 kilo altitude 5000, Betrieb bei korrekt. 5000 during 5 kilo.
Okay, we got Elevatech going. For some reason, I can't get VATSIM radar to fire. There it goes. All right. Hamburg ground, Lufthansa 1572 spot 7 with information Delta, request clearance to Keflavík as filed.
Delta 157 to April 9, data current status approved clear Keflavík, as of trigger of departure, climb for asset 4, 5000 squawk 3744.
Okay, cleared as filed, Elzib 3 Bravo departure, 3744, 5000 initially for Lufthansa 1572. We're ready to push and start.
Delta 1572, read back correct, push approved, face south, Zulu 1.
Face south, Zulu 1 for Lufthansa 1572. Okay, there's Zulu 1. Okay, what's he saying here real quick?
Hamburg moin, Lufthansa 7% in that gate. With information chart, you request Alpha clearance to Copenhagen Customs.
Right here, Zulu 1.
7 April moin. Check 8 is information echo, data approved, cleared Copenhagen Customs, Lübeck trigger of departure, climb price at 5000, squawk 7273.
With information echo. Departure, Lübeck trigger of departure, climb price at 5000 deep, squawk 7273, Lufthansa 747.
Lufthansa 747, read back correct. All stations, the departure frequency when passing 2000 feet is Bremen radar 120.540.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Good morning, Hamburg ground, 07218, request radio check.
Hearing 7218 April moin, read you 5 to 5, 1 to 1 decibel 705, how do you read me?
Yes.
7218, how do you read me?
Yes, I'm with you.
Yes, but how do you read me?
Ground to cockpit.
Yes, I can.
Toes driving up. Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Cleared to connect. I really hate when that bell gets hung.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Brakes off.
Starting pushback, and you may start the engines.
Outside 125, 55, apron 9. Information echo correct, start with proof given. Amlu 2 Golf departure, climb west at 5000, squawk 1353.
Startup approved, cleared Nürnberg, Amlu to Golf departure via set 5000 feet, squawk 1353, now fly 125,000.
1255, feedback correct.
Good morning, good evening, Hamburg ground. Eurowing 7218 with information echo. Request I for clearance to Stockholm, please.
7218, apron 9, echo correct, startup approved, cleared Stockholm Arlanda, Lübeck 3 Golf departure, climb west at 5000 feet, squawk 7271.
Clear to Stockholm by the Lug 3 Golf departure. Climb by at 5,000 feet, squawk 7271 and startup approved. Eurowing 7218.
Eurowing 7218, feedback correct.
Operation complete. Please set parking brake.
Apron Scandinavian 4830, good evening. Information echo, request clearance to Gardermoen.
Disconnecting tow, stand by.
Correct, startup approved, cleared Oslo. Look for 1 Golf departure. Initial climb west at 5000 feet, squawk 3733.
Cleared Oslo, Sokwo 1 Golf departure, runway 33, initial climb 5000 and squawk 3733 for Scandi 4830.
Good, 4830, repeat.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. I'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
Eurowing 500 kilo, request push and start.
Eurowing 5 kilo, low pushback approved, face south blue line.
Face south, blue line, Eurowing 5 kilo.
Hamburg ground, Lufthansa 1572's at Zulu 1, ready to taxi.
Lufthansa 1572, taxi to Wellington, runway 33, via Zulu 1 and Bravo 4.
One more time with the taxiways to 33.
Zulu 1 and Bravo 4 for Lufthansa 1572.
Zulu 1 to Bravo 4. Whoop. Zulu 1 to Bravo 4 for Lufthansa 1572. Didn't know it was that easy. Sir?
Fly 125 again, Zurich Bravo, ready for push.
125, push approved, face out, blue line.
Unapproved, face out, blue line, now fly 125.
Lufthansa 1527, push back, ready, contact tower, 126, display, press 5, ciao.
126-855 for Lufthansa 1572. Right? That tower, Lufthansa 1572, holding short, Bravo 433. Ready to go. Maybe. Oh.
Hamburg, hallo.
Delta, Echo Papa, Tango Bravo, Mike 9, eine Person, VfR von Hannover, 8 nautische Meilen südlich, Tango 1, 2200 Fuß zur Landung.
Delta, Echo Papa, verstanden, QNH 1000. Fliegen Sie in Kontrollzone über Tango.
Delta, Echo Papa fliegt in die Kontrollzone über die Tango-Route QNH 1000.
Hamburg Tower, Lufthansa 1572, ready to go, holding short, Bravo 4, runway 33.
Lufthansa 1572, Hamburg Tower, low line up runway 33 and wait.
Line up and wait 33 for Lufthansa 1572.
Hamburg Tower, Gude, Uring 5 Kilo, taxi holding point runway 33 on Bravo 5.
Uring 5 Kilo, hallo.
Delta, Echo Papa, Tango 1, 1800 Fuß.
Delta, Echo Papa, verstanden. Und Delta, Echo Papa, warten Sie zur Landung, Piste 05.
Delta, Echo Papa, wartet, Piste 05.
Hamburg Tower, moin, Lufthansa 28, on final approach runway 05, will reduce to final approach speed 145 knots.
Lufthansa 28, hello, roger that. Traffic in front is currently about 6 miles, so you can maintain speed.
Yeah, we have him on the TCAS.
And Tower Lufthansa 1572 lined up and waiting, runway 33.
Yes, it's currently in arrival on runway 05.
Okay.
I'll call you after.
Thought I missed something. Sorry about that, Lufthansa 1572.
Lufthansa 1572, wind 020 degrees 7 knots, runway 33 cleared for takeoff. Goodbye.
Cleared for takeoff, 33, run, or Lufthansa 1572.
Delta Echo Papa Tango 2, 1600 Fuß.
Delta November Echo, taxi via Delta 1 to Yankee 7.
1, rotate.
Sorry, say again for Delta November Echo. Delta November Echo, taxi via Delta 1 to Yankee 7. End of chance. Delta 1 Yankee 7, Delta Echo, danke.
Tower Lufthansa 1572 through 1000 for 5000.
Join final runway 05.
Lufthansa 1572 on mode Charlie, leveling 5000. My bad, sorry about that. 12054. Okay, did not expect this airplane not to hold speed. Radar, Lufthansa 1572, 5000, direct what's it called? LSOP. Flight level 100 for Lufthansa 1572.
Contact now Bremen on 126325. Goodbye.
126325, Lufthansa 1572. Bremen, Lufthansa 1572 climbing through 9400 for flight level 100. On up to 240, Lufthansa 1572.
$2,500. 1,000, 500, 400,
Who has
300,
joined the
minimum
party? Bad
200,
attitude, welcome
100,
in.
70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, retard, retard.
Trying to figure out why this thing isn't flying managed speeds. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm lost here why it won't manage speeds. Unless maybe, no, it shouldn't be. Let me double check. Wonder if it was set for 310. Oh, what? Whoa, that sounded like me. Could you repeat, please, for Lufthansa 1572? Got it. Direct IPSAB for Lufthansa 1572. Hang on, let me take care of a couple things. Did not know that. All right, I'll zoom in now. Sorry. You're a master. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We needed it. Okay, we are direct IP sub. Crud. I think that was me again. We're on frequency, sorry, sir. 136.465 Lufthansa 1572. Not used to all the radio changing. Thanks. Okay, 136. 136.465. Maverick radar, I hope I said it right. Lufthansa 1572, we're through flight level 227 for 2400. Maastricht radar, Lufthansa 1572, level, flight level 240. On up to flight level 340, Lufthansa 1572. Oh my gosh. Holy mackerel. Okay, bad attitude. I'm back on the screen. Sorry for that. I may have to turn on CPDLC. I've already got it logged in. I just haven't logged to an ATC yet. Everything showing managed on the MCP. We had the auto thrust on and it blew right through 250 for 25,000, you know, just kept going up and I had to take over with the throttle. Okay, I'll get in there in just a second. Hopefully it won't get too confusing. Sorry, we have been bouncing channels every 5 seconds. It seems like. Get that and... Good morning. Guten Morgen. Ah, true. It is 15 after. $250 knots. That's possible I hadn't pulled it back. That's possible. Because, as you all know, everything goes so quick. Could you please repeat the flight level for Lufthansa 1572? Lufthansa 1572 on up to flight level 400. Thank you, sir. Sorry, it's like I said, I'm in Europe and holy mackerel. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love this. To what? Up in Hamburg to Iceland. Oh, centers? We're in Maastricht. Hang on, I'll narrow you down. Where am I on here? Coming out of, what is this? We're going to be going into Copenhagen here in a few minutes. EDK, EKDK. 135565. I'm getting it set now. Hang on a second, I'm just setting things up here. I forgot my frequency again. 56. There we go. Let me guess, beyond CPDLC. Yep. I think that was me. Hang on. Over to Copenhagen, 135-565, Lufthansa 1572. Whew.
Condor 7 Alpha Golf Copenhagen Control, how identified. Due traffic descend now, flight level 340. Sending letter 340.
Hang on. Copenhagen, Lufthansa 1572's with you through flight level 338 for flight level 400.
1572 Copenhagen Control, hello, identified. Continue contact level 400.
Continuing to flight level 400, Lufthansa 1572. Yeah, I need to start using that more since it's now available. It crashed the desktop TOLUS once, so I'm a little hesitant. And I was connected to Munich. I was just not in Munich yet, and he accepted me, and yeah, we crashed the desktop. Yep. I don't know if it was specifically TOLUS or if maybe an AI aircraft got me. Not AI, but a VATSIM in one of the AI colors. But yeah.
Ryder 7 Quebec Juliet, contact Scottish frequency 134.775 here.
Oh, I'm exhausted now. Folks, that's it. I'm going to bed. Wow. Boy, if they did that to us in the U.S., that would be rough. Which look up towards, I'm using VATSPY. Where am I? That's fine. There's a tower or ATIS at EDDH just off the coast of whatever that peninsula. That is me. I mean, I would just boom, 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 boom. I'm like, holy crap. Oh yeah, I've been wanting to use it with TOLUS, but the one other time I got connected on it was like Cyprus, I think it was, and he never used it. I'm like, why? Why? I'm trying to learn this thing, and in that busyness, I didn't want to be in a learning mode. Because if you look at my, let's see if I can bring it in here. Look, here's my X pilot right now. Yeah. Let's see, I've got comm menu, comm config. One guy said I had the wrong identifier on me. Okay. On it. Do you need me to zoom? Just request, okay. Goodbye. I was just showing you how many centers and all were in my area. It's insanity right now for us U.S. guys.
America 1308, contact the large frequency 127.255.
That doesn't work. I wonder if I got any messages. Nope. And if I go here to go back to AOC requests, there's my weather in ATIS. Am I missing stuff? What's this one? Yep. This would have been way back when. Where? Station? Waiting for the lag, I get it. Station would be whatever there. Echo, Kilo, Delta, Victor. And then send, right? Hang on, how long am I going to be in this guy's territory? Because, oh yeah. I just seeing where I was in relation. Now what? I go back to request menu. And wait for a message. These guys. Oh, on my, no, that'll come in here, right? Oh yeah, I'm out of that crap now. It was nasty on top of all of that. Yep, I've gotten these before. PDC 1 rejected. You don't want to use me. That was for the anti-ice. Wonder why it was rejected. Why didn't it come up on the screens here too? Or is that once he wants to connect? Okay, well, I didn't think he'd want to. I should have done it on the ground and oh, I'm sure after what I just went through. Now I'm getting caught up. Oh, by the way, my lights are still on. The reindeer are looking for me. Hey, at least they can see me. Yeah, it's gonna be dark into Iceland. Actually, they're not above the line, are they? Arctic line? Okay. Because it is actually now daylight in Fairbanks. They are now starting to see the day. And I think the circle is too. We'll see. Well, we're not, because we'll be too late. Okay. Oh. Oh, and now I have a North Atlantic track. Are they going to even interfere? Nope. Nope. Yeah, I know if I go to, like you did, VATSIM radar, that's where you'll find... Hang on, I forgot to drag a screen. That's why things were weird. I didn't know any of that. Ooh. Oh, wow. Well, I just heard Fairbanks saw the daybreak. And they're only like 60 miles. They are right on it almost. Yep. Haven't been there, I don't think, streaming. I've been there a couple of other times. I think with Sim Air Force.
Proceed direct Tango November Oscar.
Proceed direct Tango November Oscar.
That's above. Oh, I thought you were reading Keflavík. Okay, so they're below. Well, that's how Fairbanks is too. Wow. But no, I've been seeing so many pictures on when I log into my laptop. Wow. It's on my bucket list to see how beautiful that country is. In the middle of summer. Where art thou going? Are you being a snow bunny and flying in the States? Stuttgart, huh? Oh, okay. Sure.
Last two stations at once. Transavia 6-1 Echo, coupling control, hello, identified. And Galileo 6810.
Yeah.
Hello, identified. Continue to send flight level 70. Continue to send level 70.
I'll bet if you're coming out of Stuttgart, hang on a second, kill. Come on, turn off. Thank you. Wouldn't surprise me if, well, no, France and Belgium. Belgium might come in, France maybe not.
Continue to send 3,000 feet. Finland QNH 1005.
Why don't you head up to Copenhagen and grab a holding slot? Its own country. I believe, yeah.
Scanning 90238, coupling control, hello, identified. You can expect SB for Alpha, runway 0 for left.
Actually, you'll be above a lot of it. Looks like, is those centers or approaches I'm seeing a lot on that radar? approach. Yeah, it's their prime time, so what do you expect? Yeah, but again, at this time, you get at 6 o'clock our time, they're dead. Are both of them, or are they just falling under one? No, I'm saying is one on Gander, one on, or they do it, is that one guy doing both? Okay, but he's busy. I'm looking at it, he is swamped. Couple of Concords mixed into it. Yeah. So I still think you should go to Copenhagen and just reserve a slot for your hold. Well, it's Copenhagen Monday. Oh yeah, this is the day they always, a lot of holds. I thought that was Mondays that happened. Let's find out. Dashboard. Oslo Monday. Vectors to Copenhagen, as I like to call it, holds at Copenhagen. Ah. My dog's grumbling again. Oh, he does not like people anywhere near our yard. Oh.
First Fireline 453, contact Polaris, frequency 127.255.
I don't know. I had troubles getting it to fire up earlier. What? Geez, I have no idea. On that radar? I've got VATSIM radar, Elevatech, Sim Toolkit, and VATSPY. I've got it all over the place. Let me check something in Discord. I see it up. Yeah, I see him up on VATSPY, Elevatech, Sim Toolkit. Hang on, and VAT Radar. Well, no, not yet. No, VAT Radar has him. I've got him showing on. It's green, but I don't see his call. do not see his call sign. At Stuttgart? Shh. Haha.
Copenhagen, good evening. I said 2 with you, Control 370.
Roger, ED63 Bravo Charlie, Copenhagen Control. Hi, sir. 212 Copenhagen Control. Hello, identified.
Oh, yeah?
Skipping the 252. What's your current indicated airspeed?
Current indicated
On CPDLC or somewhere else? I haven't set up CPDLC yet for it, so with all the crap that was going on, I kind of held until I got through all the plugins and other things I'm working with, and then turned in. Okay, oh, that's right. I got to use these up here.
What's your current Mach?
current log 742.
Given 252, maintain Mach decimal 70 or less.
Mark the small 70 or less.
Galileo 6810, winds below 040 degrees, 10 knots, runway 09.
It's just nice to see at 40,000 winds under 100 knots. Oh my gosh, the headwinds and tailwinds.
Good evening. Flight level 370, we're currently on a 360 heading.
And you saw we've arrived in Saitek with X-Plane 12?
Identified. Yeah, you can maintain the heading forward now. I'll give you
It's fun.
direct,
Oh yeah. And the frequencies, at least for Fearless, came up. In the documentation, they talk about Earth something and what the differences of what airplanes use in the flight sim world. Hey, oh, you got pinged. You did.
107, sorry for the double contact me.
Oh, it was on the radio here. It was over the radio here. Hawker just resubscribed for another, thank you so much, sir, 55 months. Welcome aboard. Yes. Yes. Yes, it has been extremely cold. We have been, well, let's say today we woke up, got out of bed, checked the phone, -5. So I don't actually know what the don't know what it actually bottomed out at. Rolla, about 70 miles west, they were -10, or was it -19? -10. So, yeah, it was cold. And there's 11 inches of snow on the ground. Can you say refrigerator? Oh, I'm sure. Very familiar with it. Too cold for aircraft? Oh. wow, that's just, it's definitely been incredible out here. It has just been incredible. We've had such a warm winter, and then winter said, still winter. Okay, he should be handing us off here in the next 10 miles. Speaking of, Lufthansa 1572 over advisory. Thank you for the ATC. Have a great day. And I will be right back. Hang on. Okay, folks, I'm back. Sorry, I had to get some coffee. Oh, you're on CPDLC with them.
I am.
I gotta try that next time. Well, first, I think I'm gonna try and get it hooked into Zebo. Doesn't look hard. It just.
It's a process. It's just you have to get a thing downloaded and get your key installed.
Well, I've got that, but the thing also I'm reading in Zebo is you got to keep that bridge up to date, or it falls prey to the beta 2. To the beta 2 thing, which is now where it switches and tells you what's bad.
Hell yes! I got connected.
And I got an aircraft coming in at 1,000 feet below. I was going to say, am I falling away from no controllers that quickly? No, I had to scroll up. Careful, careful.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It actually makes the time.
Well, I had that with Zibo because it still does the weather and stuff even without CPDLC.
Right.
It chimed on me. I haven't updated Zibo in a couple of days, so I think they're up to 1.9, I think it is now. And I'm still back at 1.7. I'm still back in 1.7. All right, now gotta get the one thing that aggravates me. How do I? Oh, I think I was getting it. Okay. There we go. Try to get that shine off the windshield.
Oh, right.
Well, that's one of those things we just have to deal with in X-Plane.
Yes.
But I got rid of it. For the most part, it's still there and it will be at night, but not as prominent.
Alright, so taking off runway 25.
Did he clear you through CPDLC?
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I did.
I was so close to doing that in on the ground, and nope, let's go the old-fashioned way, and next time I will. But I'm usually also not really this late into getting into the air. Oh, but I will say this. Last night I was getting down. A couple of our neighbors, we guess, paid for people to come plow them out. Our HOA will do that. And we thought, oh great, we thought maybe it was the HOA. And I was getting, it was kind of just, it wasn't sitting well with me. Well, later that night, the dogs started barking, and I think the guy that's supposed to do the snow removal was out with a bobcat pulling the snow out of our driveway and everybody's driveway. And we're talking over 11 inches of snow, so there's a lot of snow moving. And they cleared us out, cleared all the neighbors out, and came back today, I guess at the request of one of the officers or whatever, and put more room to our mailboxes so we won't go without mail. Which, by the way, I thought the mail wasn't supposed to stop because of snow. That is wrong. They do. They did last year.
Really?
Yep. I think that's tells me I'm over water. Okay. Ooh, yeah, let's get down here. Do I gotta turn the radar on? I forgot about that.
Wait, weather radar?
Yep. Gotta actually turn it on in this plane.
Yeah. I mean, you guys, yes. Most weather radars you have to turn on.
Yep. This one you physically gotta move the switch. The others you just push buttons. Boeing.
Yep.
Even though technically there is an on-off switch in the real planes. believe me, that radar is not on sitting in the gate, radiating everybody inside. If not, ooh, the lawsuit's coming to the airlines.
And not just lawsuits, very, very angry people.
Yep. So, yeah. So, yeah, they do, they actually have an on-off switch, not just a switch up on your eyebrows there on your cockpit. It's actually on the gauge itself. I mean, why does it need to be on when you're sitting on the ground? Unless you're trying to see, can I get through the weather? Problem is, though, all we see are storms. We do not see when it's just raining.
Nope.
And that part I don't like. Because take the snow. That shows up on radar. Their radars show that. But I know you got to go off whatever their source is. I forgot. And the only other thing I don't like about the A330 so far, besides that takeoff, is you have to set each barometer. It does not have a switch where it will do both.
Yes, I can agree with this.
That is annoying because it will set an alarm off and
Yes, it will.
But next time we'll work on this time at least we didn't stall out and almost crash like we did out of Philly, because there's no way to set your there was no way to set the THS. You have no number to go off of. So I went off of what's in. Here's what I did for those curious. I pulled up the FCTL, and whatever it said here on the ground in pitch trim, that's what I set it at. That is wrong, but that's the only way right now you can do it, because SimBrief will not give the numbers. So yeah, we set for, like usual, and I will be right back. Got an update on my mom. All right, folks, sorry for that long delay. And Captain Bambozo, I think it was. Thank you. Yes, if you would, folks, please, please keep my mother in your prayers. She's up in years and hospitalized. Not going to get into much of the details, but she was very disoriented over the weekend. I will say she's in AFib to find out. There's a lot of people in AFib for many, many years. So just keep her in your prayers. And me and my sister, hopefully it won't happen, but you know, you never know. We're the ones that would have to make the big calls, the big decisions. So, but thank you for the prayers. We sure appreciate it. Anyway, we're back with you. We're level 40,000 feet. We got traffic kind of coming across our nose here at about 15 miles or so. And headed to Iceland. I figured we're in the icebox here in St. Louis. What the heck? Let's head to the country called Iceland. Actually, I've been wanting to get there for quite a while, and it's a good excuse. And it's warmer there. That's the fun part. It's actually warmer in Iceland.
That is weird.
Let's see. Whoop, wrong button. Hang on. In the screen right now is Sim Toolkit. BIKF is 41 degrees Fahrenheit,
Holy cow.
5 degrees Celsius. Yeah, it's warmer there than here. It's 12 here Fahrenheit. We are putting suntan lotion on. It's a tropical heat wave. Oh, but anyway, you can see where we are. We're about the halfway point. One thing I miss from Tolus, you know, it has the mark. Oh, it does. ETP. My bad. Okay. Sorry there, Austin. I didn't mean to diss your airplane. There's equal time point right there at about 30 miles out. So we're about halfway there. Ah, so how's your flight going there, Mr. Attitude? Ooh, looks nasty down there in the London area. Hope you have your waders on. Just so everyone can see what I'm talking about. London right here. Ickiness right here, and it looks like all rain, cold rain, I'm sure. Ooh, nasty, nasty stuff. All right. Boy, it's kind of neat seeing that Terminator like right ahead of us. We're flying almost with it. We actually set the clock back for like 3 o'clock, and I wasn't thinking until Bad Attitude mentioned it, how close to the Arctic Circle we are there in Iceland. Yeah, it's gonna be dark. So, but hey, it's fun. We're having a blast. We are, well, let's find out. Wow, we're about an hour and 17 minutes out. Holy mackerel, we're just cooking. There must be some Crisco here for us to be cooking like this. And for those that have been following, yeah, my first encounter with a grocery store since I worked for one, and a Snowmageddon event. Oh man. You know, the news just doesn't do justice what it's like in there. But you know, it wasn't crazy like the COVID days where people were yanking and fighting over toilet paper. They were actually helping each other, especially since it's kind of hard to find things where I am. They're renovating still. And, oh, but boy, did those shelves empty out quick. Oh, man. Uh-oh, did Sim Toolkit stop working? It sure did. Give it a second.
Alright, I'm with you climbing through 6,000, climbing to 40.
Captain Bombaso, why do people think paper towels are good during a freeze? Confusing. You know, personally, I like that the fact they want French toast. You know, the fascination of people in French toast is amazing. °5°C. Wow, that is just incredible. Yeah, and the fun thing will be to watch the next day or two as the roads begin to open up again and people cheering the trucks coming in with all the supplies in them. And then a couple days later, cutting them off and flipping them off and all of that. They just don't get it. Oh. They bring in everything to you at the stores so you can have it before you think you need it. And yeah, oh well. Been around ever since ever since the beginning of time, always thinking somebody's in my way. You got a lot of ATC? Looks like they dropped you.
Oh no, I'm on with ATC.
Well, Brussels came up.
Did it?
Yeah, you got Belgium. France obviously is still down. And if you look at your screen here, coming on now, look at what you got ahead of you.
Oh my God, this is
Uh-huh. Thought you'd like that.
right as I'm going through EDDH, just west, just east of there, I will lose ATC, and then I will regain ATC again with Luxembourg.
Yeah, I was going to say, you got Belgium, so. All the way, and then you get the, oh my God, rainstorm about to overtake London.
Holy crap! Okay, so I'm
I'll be right back, folks. Okay. Okay, I'm back, folks. It's the Snowmageddon saga continues. Oh, then she could have been packed out.
Hey, by the way, Mike, I am sharing my screen to Discord if you want to see.
Okay. Discord. There we go.
Alright, you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's request hire. Hire out 360. Add tags. We'll do. Add pilot discretion. Request. Send.
Oh, wow.
Really? Why are you sending fail?
Which one are you in?
EDDH.
Boy, I used to remember when the, what's this, air? Up here, Bird, was always online. That's when Bird, the center for around Iceland and the North Atlantic. Yeah, they haven't been up in quite a while.
Yeah, that is the right one, right? That is EDGC.
Well, it's either that one or GG. I don't know, though. Can't really, I'm coming up to Nayland. Let me check here. It's a lot easier to see things because EDGG is up there too. Which one? I've got Echo, Delta, Golf, Golf, Tango, and Sierra, Sierra. I got EDG in nearby you, and
Yeah, it's supposed to be EDGC.
okay, EDGC would be the other one.
Lagging, yeah.
Well, they're both lagging. It all depends which one they're working off of.
Oh,
You would think, though, they'd tell you to go to the other one. I, on the other hand, have no ATC. Just a Terminator cutting through at about a 45-degree angle.
Landing center, Eurowings 2460, requesting climb 360.
Sounds like a different center.
Here we go.
Yeah, we're gonna do a couple more European flights with this plane. Just so I can try and get into the groove with CPDLC, and then we'll try it with Tolis and Zebo.
Yeah. So I just had to get into a different center.
Is that an island ahead of us, or is that clouds? Oh, it's islands. Ooh. Although Iceland is, oh, ground is up there now. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to live up here. It's a little on the chilly side. Although they're warmer than us today. But some of the pictures of the auroras of late with all the sun activity, wow. Yeah, that's unfortunately the other problem.
The hard part is with all of this ATC, it's just like, oh my god.
Well, and lagging, those guys really get me so confused. Which one are you? That's why I'm kind of nice to say the US runs just the one per center, one per approach, one, you know, this, that, and the other. Oh my gosh.
Alright, give me just a second. I'm gonna try and
Okay.
get in here. Oh my god, there is so much. Holy crap. Yeah, it is not ATC for, I think it's supposed to be EDDH.
Let me see. I found you one. Let me get back on VATSIM here. You said you're over Han? EDDH?
I'm headed over to Whiskey at the moment.
Yeah, you can't even tell what's centers and what's approaches here.
Yeah.
All right, when that fails, we go to. You said your Eagle Wings?
Euro wings.
That's right. 2460. EDGC, Echo Delta Golf Charlie. Or Echo Delta Golf November. And that's if their ATISs are right. I hear somebody. I hear somebody.
Hi, 360.
Now it's time to descend.
Okay. There we go.
I was watching.
Holy crap.
Like, that's how it was with all the frequency hopping I did.
I mean, I will say, that is so much easier than trying to hop on freaking frequency.
Yep.
Because there is so much chatter going on right now with other pilots. I will say, I can't. I can't.
Well, again, just be thankful you're not going into Copenhagen. There is 4 towers, 3 grounds, 2 ATIS.
Right. So next is gonna be Echo, Bravo, Whiskey.
They should hand you over, right? Does the CPDLC in the A330 hand over automatically?
I don't think so.
Okay. But yeah, you ought to try it out, man. Here's what's going on in Copenhagen. 4 towers, 2 ground controllers, approach, center, 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 all around it. And where is details? Currently, a whole lot of arrivals and a whole lot of departures. Just waiting for you.
Wait, I might actually. I still have ATC. Holy crap! I'm gonna have ATC the entire way.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So actually, my next. So yeah, so EDDH.
Believe that's Belgium.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
It's going to be my next log on.
Then either Echo Golf Tango Tango Echo or Sierra, depending how they route you in. You going on the Logan? A Logan arrival of some kind?
Yeah, Logan to hotel.
Yeah. You'll be coming in via probably the Echo. No, I've never been to London Heathrow. Never. That's a trip.
Yeah, hang on.
All right, folks, go. Answer the phone.
He's like, please contact me. It's like, dude, I freaking can't. And here's the thing, CPDLC is supposed to take over for radio.
I know. It's one of those. It's one of those that'll be interesting to watch play out because of how hard they fought to get out of texting to see CPDLC now come back to make them text.
Right. Well, the nice thing about CPDLC is you can have automated messages be sent. So you can actually pretty easily automate the system.
Yeah, you can. So could VATSIM, and they still wanted it voice only.
Well, no, you can still text.
Not anymore. Only if there are really big restrictions on that now. They have gone, oh yeah, that came out Christmas time. The new rules. And that's why I'm wondering how CPDLC is going to hold.
Well, the nice thing about CPDLC is how the real world is done.
Exactly.
So it's not that far off of a issue. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know. I don't know a lot about it, but I do know this. It is when you're talking especially North Atlantic or any oceanic traffic, Pacific, be it Pacific, Indian, any of the oceans, you almost know right where the plane is.
Hang on just a second. Lincoln Center, Eurowings 2460, go ahead.
Would you get on the wrong frequency? Not the burners. How much speed are you losing? Any? Okay. Light the burners. I heard them.
That would explain it. That would explain a lot.
All right, folks, just a quick update here. We are coming up to Alden in about 288 miles. And looking at my charts, I think we're gonna... Oh, I lost myself. Where am I in this mess? Oh, we still got a ways to go. Okay, so we got to come down to 6,000 by KF 187. Okay, oh, come on, Mike. Get the numbers in here right. Good Lord. There we go. It's 100. Okay, so... .274. Okay, we're good. Who, me? Oh, Heathrow, probably. Where's Heathrow? There it is.
Yeah, I got it. They're getting 9 laps at the moment.
They're landing on the 9s. Wow. That is not very often. All right, once we cross Alden on this flight, about 30 miles after it, we'll begin our descent, maybe a little earlier, for Keflavík. We got traffic ahead of us, coming at us. A 777. Can we... Nope, he's still outside 20 miles. Oh, but we can see him. Hey, this 777. Let's see. There they are.
Did London get off?
They might have. Yes, Center did, but Heathrow Tower is still on. Approach for Stansted and Heathrow are still up. Center went down.
Oh wait, you see wait. Approach is still on for Heathrow?
I believe so. I will double check. I'm just looking at all the airplanes nearby. And for the fun of it, let's look at it from the carrier, see what they are doing. Comes the helicopter flying around. Alright, you asked, let me take a look here. VATSIM radar, yes, centers are down. Oh, looks like approaches went down too. Although Stansted, Luton, and still have ATCs. Which that would usually mean there's some kind of radar associated to them. Not them. Not sure who's covering them, but somebody by same guy has them, so I don't know if there's an approach that's not showing. And the North Atlantic Track flight service is still alive and working. Cool. Now will he use it?
That is a great question.
Right now, Keflavík, well, 24 minutes ago, saying 070 at 26 knots. Woo! For the winds. Nice.
You have to set it up though.
Okay.
So, see how I have the active ATC as EDDH?
Yeah.
I believe if I put in the next ATC and it's time to switch over, it will automatically send out a message.
Oh, okay. Huh. You do, which one are you in? The A330 or are you in an Airbus 320?
319.
Ah, so you don't have the FMC down or McDo below the throttles.
No, I just got the two.
Yep. All right.
Oh my, 75 knot headwind. Okay then. Here we go.
All right. We're slowly still catching our breath from all that radio traffic about an hour ago. Wow. And by the way, if you fly Europe, be ready for switching channels left, right, on top of each other, back to the other. Might even do a couple sideways changes and a rollover to get to one. Whew. Oh my goodness. And on top of it, I'm flying an airplane I'm not really all that familiar with. I mean, I am. It's an Airbus. They all fly the same. Well, I wanted to because, and I was tempted with CPDLC, just not this flight. And I wanted to do some European flying for our European fans out there, since this is your prime time. The U.S. will begin to heat up here soon. So look on the bright side. The same thing happens in the U.S. come about 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the evening. When everybody gets home and wants to go flight sim. Yes. I was just asking the wife how the roads were. She had to help my daughter out with something. Oh, it's the system's actually telling me at Alden will start our descent. Wow. Oh, man. All right. I don't know how close to top of descent you are there, Bad Attitude, but we're about 130 miles.
I am 70 miles from descent.
Nice. Yeah, we were talking about that the snowstorm that pretty much blankets the whole East Coast here. Oddly, we got more snow here in the Midwest than out where my mom and sister are, my dad, there in PA. They got like half as much as we did. And it picked up speed. Probably why they got less. We were getting snowed on for probably the better part of 36 hours. They only had it for like 18 at that. So that kind of helps, you know, and they're in the mountains, which is even more amazing because usually that would be where more of it would dump. But boy, my heart though goes out to those that the ice storm rolled over. Memphis and Nashville and Knoxville, out into Virginia. Holy mackerel, up and parts of the East Coast too. So a lot of bad things came out of it, on top of all of this cold air that came down. I'm pretty sure it's that Hawker guy that resubbed. He's the one that was doing the cold air dance here to get it down here. But we do appreciate that, Hawk. We do appreciate the resub. And I'll tell you, when you came in bad attitude with the GPWS, I'm like, what did I do wrong again? We're doing this again out of Philly. And I'm like, oh, wait, no, I'm not. When you hit the GPWS thing on my channel point thing, and right at the same time we were climbing out, I'm like, but the airplane's doing nothing like it did in Philly. It was some crazy guy coming in here and putting out the GPWS calls. Oh man, yeah, if you get a chance, watch.
I mean, he's still walking normal.
Who is? Not me.
Error user. User error. User error. Someone in chat. Mayday, mayday, we've got a problem with the aircraft. And then they said, we fixed it now. Guaranteed, it was user error.
Yep. Oh, and I did learn something with this plane. Now, the tolless, and that's the bad thing comparing this to tolless, I thought all you had to do was just move from standby to TA. That's what happened last time. Well, lo and behold, last time, this switch was sitting on the standby auto on. I had to move that one as well to get it to squawk mode C. Oh yeah, lots. Like I said, comparing the two is never a good idea. But I'm going to tell you, somebody's saying goodbye to you. Now you got to disconnect, right?
What was this thing ending? What was this?
Call.
Master radar. Release 460 has been
Hopefully that wasn't Brussels control.
Oh, was it? You can't keep those crooked ones apart. Alright, service is terminated. It's interesting because it looks like I'm still a...
I bet you he's getting ready to close.
Oh, he probably is.
No, he's only been on for an hour. Hard to say. Oh, yeah, I told you, remember there were two ATCs in London and no overhead? Essex came up. So you will have a little bit of an approach when you get it across the channel. Essex approach. All right, get back. Where's my flight at? There it is.
Yeah, I say that was a fail.
What failed?
This flight just could have been a lot smoother.
Oh, mine could have too. Hey, we didn't get into where we were stalling on takeoff because of an inappropriate THS. Hopefully they come up with something for us to be able to at least know what to put in there. I wonder if we leave it blank, if that will do fine.
Wait, leave what?
The
Oh,
THS
yeah,
part?
Yes, it will.
Okay, we'll do that and then just leave it where it's set for takeoff. Because I was reading through the manual for it, or looking through, and it never said anything about setting it.
Yeah, it doesn't do that.
And again, it'd be so nice to have an EFB, but oh well. Austin won't let us have one.
Alright, I'm gonna start send. Alright, I need to go use the restroom. Okay.
Racho? And we need to get over here and put in our arrival information. All right, QNH 0998. Oh boy. Are you really not going to let me put it in? Well, there's another way. 2947. All right, temperature here, -4. Well, that's dew point. When, I would say, boy, that temperature dropped quick. 07025. All right, and our decision altitude for the ILS, is it gonna be we're gonna go with the 309. Okay, we're set up there. And looks like our ground controller may have already left. Yep. Well, I hope everyone had a great weekend. I know if you live in the U.S., many of you will say we're still digging out. I get it, understand. And we're still trying to find plenty of warmth to be found out there because it's hard to find. Like I said, right now in St. Louis, it's roughly 14 degrees above zero. We started off, I can attest to -5, probably a little colder than that. So, yeah, it's a cold start. 11 inches of snow on the ground will do that. So, and a clear sky, so expecting it to get pretty cold again tonight. But I hope you all were able to stay warm, the rest of the country here in the U.S. and abroad. I know Europe, you've probably had some good snows as well, and other places. So, hey, I just hope the winter is treating you fairly decent. Because it has for a pretty good portion so far. Albeit, since December 21, we were actually in the 50s and 60s for a lot of it. So now that we're starting to get into that second half, oh yeah, winter is saying, I'm still here. So, wondering how some of you out there did with your flamethrowers on the driveway to clear the snow off. I still think, go ahead. Oh, okay. Oh, not bad. We're coming up to Alden, and then we'll start our descent. But I was getting ready to say, I wonder, and I've actually seen this a little bit in action when I worked the airport, if we put a jet engine on the snowblowers, instead of the brooms brooming the runway, just a little jet engine, aim down like they do NASCAR at tracks, and let that heat the... I would be scared of some of the people that I worked with having that kind of power. But those jet engines, aim them just slightly down, heating that runway up, be 555 all the time. Get about 5 of them lined up, gang plow it.
Are you expecting to run those all the time?
Why not?
How would you equal them in such a way that would...
They do it with NASCAR. That's how they dry the tracks when it rains. No, but you got to dry them before they can go back to green flag.
No, great, but here, okay. Here's the issue I see. If it's cold enough, you're going to melt all that ice. And then as soon as you turn it off, it's going to refreeze.
That's why you gang plow. I think there's some merit to it. They ought to be looking into it. Because I've watched when our guys had done their brooming and plowing, and then the runway gets a little snowy because they've switched over to the other one. Jet gets in, punches it, all the snow's gone. Uh-oh, extend speed brakes. Okay. I think it's a possibility. I know many out there think flamethrowers. That's just tough because you got to have somebody sweeping the runway the whole time. But if you put jet engines out there, you're okay. And then you can do it in the spring and fall when the birds are a problem.
Wait, again, I go back to what you said. I am scared of some of the people who would be able to be allowed to use this thing.
Oh, I know. Believe me, we've had them at the airport I worked at that were scary.
Oh, trust me, here as well.
I figured if it's good enough for NASCAR, I mean, granted it's not 100% the same width as a airport runway, but it's close. All right, we're descending in. Ground control no longer in effect. And all right. The dog has one of his toys under his head like a pillow. Rough life they lead in the house. Man, I can't find the right speed brake setting to hold this. Let's try that, see if that'll hold it. All right, let's look at this arrival. Okay, we're coming over as run, which is the begin of the as run for Mike arrival. We're going to be above 15,000 at Lauti. Let's go ahead and set that in. Oh no, that's KF189, 13,000 at Lauti. All right. And you get the fun approach for runway 9 at Heathrow. All right, put your predictions in if you have any. Exclamation mark the word predict, space, and a negative number. Should be about 10 minutes or so and we'll be on the ground. Gee, thanks, sir. Jay. Yeah, you might want to slow yours down.
Oh yeah, I slow down.
Speed brakes, full reverse thrust.
Alright. UNH 998.
Yeah, that's what we got up here. Oh yeah, what's the transition up here? 7,000. All right, we're set at 10,000 for KF381. Sorry, we're not stopping at KFC. And we are proceeding in. they telling you what gate?
No, Venus.
Ah. I don't ever get those.
For American?
Oh, I've never tried American with the ATIS. I get the gates when I remember.
Oh, right.
I don't remember much to put that in before I take off. But yeah, I never get ATIS or anything like that. METARs I do.
You have to request it. Go in ATF and for this, they'll save us menu.
Yeah, you go to ATIS and then, but I never get it. Why do I, did I miss something here? Got a oh, I know probably why.
What?
I'm trying to figure out why I thought I was getting told to switch. No, it's set for there too. Huh. Thought I was getting told to set the transition level. I know, I thought it was flashing, but it's not.
That will do it.
Do these work? Oh, they do. All right, LS constraints. Uh-oh. Okay, 1095. We're just not in range. There. We'll go medium. This ATIS not available. All right, we're just about to turn in. Alright, not getting an ILS yet. LS is on, constraints are on. Ah, there's my ILS.
Find your ILS.
Finally. Still waiting on the glide slope, but that's okay. We're coming on to the runway here. Boy, I hate this.
What?
The integrity lights are just so... It's covering the windshield again. All right, 140, flaps full.
Diamond is moving.
2,500.
Keflavík traffic, Lufthansa 1572, approximately 10-mile final, runway 10.
2,000.
Okay, flaps full. Get the spoilers armed.
No.
All right, we're ready. And Keflavík traffic, Lufthansa 11 or 1572, 5-mile final. Runways inside, gear down, runway 10. Okay, you're into last chances, folks. Exclamation mark the word predict. And a space negative number for a prediction of how bad you think this landing will be. Alright. Got a pretty good crosswind here.
One thousand.
Line slow. 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 Line.
Little rudder, a little more rudder. Zero 089 at 32. Still getting pushed.
Five hundred. $400.
We'll be landing.
$300. Minimum.
Landing. Stable.
$100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 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 Fraud. Fraud.
Okay, not bad.
The engines are stuck in high. The sound is. The engines have dialed back, but man.
Alright, gear down.
Keflavík traffic off at taxiway Mike to the terminal. Oh, I think I'm hearing yours.
Oh, you probably are. Alright, cabin secured, ready for landing. Alright, wish me luck.
luck. Brace, 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 brace. Oh, that's pretty neat. They have these satellite loading areas. Wonder if that's for them to lay over.
My aircraft.
No, mine.
Continuing.
Yeah, that was your engines I was hearing.
Oh, wrong one. Where the hell is the freaking taxiways at? There we go.
All right, we are in the gate. Let's see if we get a jetway. It sounds like it. Shift G. right, and we are on external power. Welcome to Keflavík.
Well done, sir. Well done.
Okay, everything's set up here. I didn't even check to see how hot the brakes got on that one.
Yeah, I'm having to use the brake fans.
Oh, we're good. Oh, wow. All right. And door open. Jetway power applied. There you are, folks. Keflavík, Iceland. It's dark.
Trust me, it's dark here too, and I can barely make out where the freaking taxiways are.
All right, let's take a look. Millennium has us at 96 feet a minute.
That's not bad.
It felt good. That felt like a really good landing. And let's take a look at our other choices here. Elevatech. All right, there it is. 59 feet a minute, 112. That a little slow. These things slow up really quick. And 1G though, man, almost like you want to keep the power on it to land. But
Yes,
good.
You on the 330? Yes.
Hang on a second. Let's see where we landed. Oh, we're on the center line pretty close. What do we got? 1,000, 1,500, about 1,700, 1,800 feet, I'll say, down the runway. Sim Toolkit will let us know. Pretty close to the center. So to me, this is really, really a great landing. Arrival weather 06022 as of 2030. So about 20 minutes ago. All right, that was awesome. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Let me get Elevatech out of here. We'll go to the unofficial scorekeeper for Flying with Mike. Sim Toolkit. They popped us at 159 feet per minute, and we'll find out the G's here in a second.
All right. I have no idea where parking is.
You didn't get a gate?
Nope.
Eurowings, I have no idea where you would be. All right, we had just shy of a 3-hour flight. 1,170 miles. 14,200 kilograms of fuel. 1G for landing. The passengers are complimenting me on the way out. And 159 feet a minute. I'll dig in. 1,830 feet down the runway, 5 feet off the center line to the left. That, folks, is a great landing. That's what every one of them should look like. Good luck with that. All right, that was a really good flight. I had a blast. I hope you all did too. Thanks, Bad Attitude, for joining us, trying to help out, even though the controllers weren't being cooperative. But that's okay. We'll get the CPDLC running eventually. That really would have helped out of Hamburg. Whew. That was one busy airspace. And it was expected because Copenhagen, if you're flying into Copenhagen, blessings upon you for how well you do your holds, because you will probably be a hold. And if you're on the ground, pack a lot of APU fuel, because you're going to sit waiting on controllers, although they had quite a few. 4, I think, stacked up in the towers, and 2 or 3 on the ground. So you should be in fairly decent shape at that point. So,
Right.
hopefully. I've seen people mess even the greatest of plans up. So, well, you all have a grand night. We are going to call it, and we'll see you again. Maybe tomorrow night, maybe not. We're not certain yet. But y'all enjoy. Stay warm if you're in the U.S. Yes, we know the mega cold has set in. And good luck digging out. Stay safe at that. See ya on the next flight. God bless.